Welcome to Red Earth Native Plants, how to grow New Zealand trees and shrubs. Today's plant we're going to look at is the kohe, or the New Zealand mahogany. I collected the seed in the far north a couple of weeks ago, and we've just had them sitting in a tray somewhere warm and dry for the last couple of weeks. And now they're starting to split open so that we can get to the seed. Now if we look at the fruits, when they're ripe they split open 4 compartments. So you get 4 of these sacs. Inside the sacs are 2 seeds. Normally, sometimes there's only 1, some there may be none. This fleshy outer is an inhibitor, so you want to get rid of that to allow the seeds to germinate. It's getting on to the end of March now. It's still warm and humid. It's a little while yet before the weather turns really cold, and being more of a tropical sort of plant, probably good to get these in the ground straight away, or into pots to get them growing. Tropical trees often, especially if they're fleshy like this, fresh seed is best, and best to plant them as soon as they're picked. Some seed requires some cooling. A lot of New Zealand plants require seed to be picked around this time of year and refrigerated until the springtime. Not so with the kohe. Right, now that you've got all the seeds out of the pods and all that orange flesh taken off the seeds, you've got your seeds. But they're still sticky and they've still got some stuff all over them. So what we're going to do is we're going to give them a good wash. So I'm just using a sip, bowl of water. I make it warm because that's quite nice. So we give them a good scrub. These are fairly soft seeds, so you don't want to be too rough. You want to give them a good wash and get the rest of that flesh off. Any of the remaining stuff you can just take off as you go. Okay, when that's done, you're ready to plant the seeds. This is a good tree to grow for the native birds in the area that like fruits. Tuis would love this. Right, so we come to the seeding. I use seed trays. Always important to use good quality potting mix, seed raising mix. I get mine from Dalton's, and the better the potting mix, the better chance your plants have got. Now, because I haven't grown these before, instead of just broadcasting them across the top, covering them and hoping for the best, I'm actually going to plant them in rows so that I've got an idea of how many I grew and I can work out what sort of germination rate I'm getting. You don't need them too close together, just enough room for them to germinate. As soon as they're germinating and coming up, I'll probably prick them out pretty early and put them into small pots. You'll see I'm just poking them in the top of the seed raising mix. Not too deep. General rule is that you should never plant the seeds more than twice their thickness into the soil. If they're too deep, they'll have trouble germinating. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we get about 42 to that tray. We'll just cover those with more seed raising mix and we firm that down. It's really just to keep the seeds in place. Okay, I'll do the rest of these. Label them. It's a good idea to label with the date and the species that you grow. Future reference, and we'll see how long it takes to germinate.